Welcome to Stockholm, the vibrant capital of Sweden, where history meets modernity and nature intertwines with urban life. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, or a food lover, this city has something special for everyone. Join us as we explore the top 10 must-do activities in Stockholm. Number 10. Drottningholm Palace. Drottningholm Palace is one of the grandest buildings you can visit in Stockholm. And as palaces go, this is definitely one not to miss out when you visit the city. Number 9. The Ericsson Globe. The Ericsson Globe is famous for being the largest spherical building in the entire world, and as you would imagine, it offers amazing views over the city. You can take a trip to the top of the globe by visiting the Skyview exhibit. Just don't forget your camera. Number 8. Royal Palace. Visitors are allowed to tour the royal apartments, treasury, and the Tre Kronor Museum. The name apartments are given to signify a series of staterooms, and there are about 4 different sets of apartments within the royal apartments, including the orders of the chivalry, guest, state, and Bernadotte apartments, the latter of which contains 14 rooms alone. And we haven't even gotten into what's in the treasury and the Tre Kronor Museum. Safe to say it would be hard to see the palace in one afternoon. But if you are short on time, don't miss royal relics, including crowns and swords, found in the treasury, or the Hall of State, found in the royal apartments. Number 7. Fotografiska. Stockholm is full of unique museums. There's one dedicated to the band ABBA, another to a sunken warship, the Vasa Museum, and of course there's Skansen, the world's first open-air museum. Fotografiska stands out in that it is entirely made up of contemporary photography. The museum presents 4 large exhibitions and 15 to 20 smaller exhibitions throughout the year, showcasing a variety of photography styles and subjects. The museum aims to present a mix of unknown talents as well as big international names, some of which have included Annie Leibovitz, David LaChapelle, and Nick Brandt. Recent visitors offered mixed reviews of Fotografiska. Many travelers enjoyed the museum, raving about the interesting and thought-provoking photographs, while others felt the attraction was overhyped and overpriced. Some of those, however, admitted they weren't photography buffs to begin with. But what many did agree on was the top-notch dining options, as well as the stunning views of the waterways found within. Number 6. Rosendals Trädgård. Rosendals Trädgård is a public garden located on the island of Djurgården. When you need a break from the hustle and bustle of the city, or simply a scenic place to rest your feet, Rosendals is your answer. The attraction is a market garden outfitted with fields, a rose garden, orchard, flower beds, a vineyard, and greenhouses, offering plenty of opportunities to unwind alongside nature. There's also an educational garden specifically for children. In addition to plenty of green spaces, there is an artisanal bakery, farm shop that sells biodynamically grown veggies, and a plant shop. In the summer months, visitors can go out and pick flowers for purchase on the property. There is also the regularly lauded Greenhouse Cafe. Number 5. Skansen. Founded in 1891, Skansen is not only the world's first open-air museum, but also its oldest. The attraction illustrates 5 centuries of Swedish history through its showcase of 150 historical homes and farmsteads sourced from different parts of Sweden. Visitors can stroll through an 18th century wooden church, a farmstead from northern Sweden, and the town quarter, which consists of various 18th and 19th century homes and shops, as well as period garb-clad historical interpreters who can also showcase traditional activities, such as spinning and knitting, among many others. Number 4. Vasa Museum. On its maiden voyage in 1628, the most powerful warship in the Baltic, the Vasa, was afloat only minutes before capsizing in front of stunned onlookers in the city's harbor. Hundreds of years later, the massive, 226-foot-long ship was completely salvaged. The ship was so big that it took more than a year for it to be raised from the surface of the seabed. The Vasa has been put back together and extensively restored since then, with more than 95% of the ship originally intact. Thanks to this meticulous restoration, the ship is considered the only preserved 17th century ship in the world and the oldest fully preserved warship in the world. Today, The Vasa Museum is the most visited museum in Scandinavia, drawing in more than 1 million visitors a year. Number 3. Monteliusvigen. If you're the kind of traveler who can't leave a new city without experiencing a vista or two, consider a walk along Monteliusvigen. At less than a half-mile long, this cobblestone-lined pathway may seem modest at first, but the views it offers of the Stockholm skyline pack a punch. The scenic path is perched atop the cliffs of Södermalm and faces Lake Mälaren, Riddarholmen and City Hall, where some of the annual Nobel Prize award ceremonies and banquets are held. Södermalm, the area where the Monteliusvigen is located, is akin to Soho in New York City. The trendy neighborhood features a variety of shopping options, from designer to vintage stores, art galleries, bars, and restaurants. Number 2. Djurgården. In Stockholm, you don't have to travel far to experience the famous Swedish countryside. At Djurgården, you can get exactly that and so much more. The island of Djurgården is situated right next to the city center, accessible via various forms of public transportation, as well as on foot thanks to the numerous bridges that connect to it from Östermalm. The island is one big green oasis, perfect for biking, strolling, or picnicking. But there's more to this giant park than meets the eye. What lies within Djurgården is a treasure trove of activities, including some of the city's top attractions. Here, you'll find Rosendahl's Garden, Skansen, the Vasa Museum and 21 other museums, including one dedicated solely to the Swedish pop group ABBA. Number 1. Gamla stan. In Stockholm, travelers don't necessarily need to venture to one of the city's museums to learn about its past. Instead, stroll through Gamla stan, the neighborhood where Stockholm itself was founded in 1252. Cobblestone streets, winding alleyways, and colorful, classic architecture abound, creating a medieval atmosphere visitors can't seem to get enough of. But Gamla stan's charming ambience isn't all the area has going for it. The neighborhood is home to some of the city's top attractions, including the Stockholm Cathedral, Parliament, the Nobel Museum, and the Royal Palace. We hope you enjoyed our journey through the top 10 things to do in Stockholm. This city truly offers a unique blend of old-world charm and modern excitement. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more travel guides and tips. Let us know in the comments which of these attractions you'd love to visit or if we missed any of your favorites. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next adventure.